Blogger Roundup. It's myOrganized.life, live August 17th, 2018. Exactly 2 weeks from the last time I was on this show. Or is it 3? Because remember the last Blogger Roundup you did.
Solo.
Did you do one last week?
No.
Okay,
Last
this
week.
vacation stuff
Yeah,
and
you're
getting back
still in vacation mode.
Actually, I am still in vacation mode.
It shows.
It shows. All
Just
right.
kidding.
Well, today's show, speaking of, is myOrganized.life. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Leanne Thompson.
This is the show where we give you organizing tips, advice, and we also talk about the best blogs out there in the organizing blogosphere.
Right.
We do that every Friday.
Every Friday we scour the World Wide Web.
Yes.
Do people still reference the www anymore?
Well, I don't think you actually have to type that
You don't, I know.
So
do people still say it?
Yeah, well, you know what's interesting when you ask someone, hey, what's the website for that? They go, okay, well, it's http://www. Do you got that written down yet? Just get me to the website.
Then source ID,
Yeah. Yeah, /director ASP pages.
And then you get there, page not found.
Yes, it's because you missed one letter in that whole thing. Can you repeat that back to me again? http://.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
Blogger Roundup.
Blogger Roundup today. We have
all
3
these blogs, by the way, we will put up a slide when we get there so you can actually see the website URL.
And we've actually talked to
all
these people before, and we've highlighted all of these bloggers before.
If Geraldine Thomas was here today, she would say...
Like in studio or
just
watching?
If she was watching, she'd say, these guys are your favorites, aren't they?
Yeah, she would.
No, we don't have any favorites.
Nope, we don't.
We don't. We are totally unbiased.
Neutral.
Yes.
Okay, let's start us off.
Okay, put the slide up here. It is...
Linda Samuels from ohsoorganized.com.
Yeah, and she also, her blog is The Other Side of Organized.
Correct, yeah.
But you can get back and forth between them, right?
And this is kind of a little, she pulled like a fast one on us today.
She did.
So she wrote a blog post and then at the end of it linked to 6 tips for hiring a professional organizer.
Okay.
So I clicked on that thinking, oh, this is what we can talk about.
That link bait, you know?
Yeah, clickbait.
Yeah.
This is a blog post from 2011.
Oh, really?
So it's not recent, but it still has
Very
great tips. And technically, it was part of her blog post, her latest one. So
yeah. Well, you know,
we're getting her on a technicality.
When you're as good as Linda Samuels,
yeah.
you can take something from 2011
and it's still relevant. Exactly. So,
all right. What's she talking about?
She talks about 6 tips for hiring a professional organizer.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about hiring one?
We have. In fact, we did a podcast on that with a panel. In fact, she may have been on that panel.
Was she?
But it was much after 2011.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yes. I think, well, you know what? I think people who, they're not sure, first of all, they're already overwhelmed by being disorganized.
Yep.
So, you know, they're just kind of embarrassed to even call sometimes.
Right.
But let's get some tips on how to hire a professional organizer.
First, the assessment, clarifying your needs.
Okay.
So is it like...
Everything. Yeah.
Is it everything or is it a closet?
Right, okay.
Or maybe organizing your household, you know, just a long-term project versus short little ones. Because some organizers specialize
in different things.
Right. Okay. Contact. Initial conversations can be indicators for the future success of your relationship. So did they get back to you right away? You know, are you waiting forever? Did they answer all your questions? And
that's kind of that's more of a gut feel.
Yeah, well,
is it a good fit,
that's
right?
down the road.
There's another one. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Don't want to jump ahead.
And then were they responsive? You know, you kind of get the feeling right away. Availability. So there's, you know, thousands of organizers out there. Is this person going to be readily available for you?
Right.
Are your schedules compatible? Do they accommodate your needs? Kind of going back to, you know,
if they say, I only work between noon and 3 on Tuesdays, and that doesn't work for you,
then,
you know, maybe you have the wrong organizer.
Yep. Let's see, research. So do your research.
Okay.
Did you interview more than one person? Do they have references? Do they have a website? Back to www.
Right.
And if their website is kind of, you know, not really that interesting to you, maybe that's an indication that that organizer might not work for you. And then your intuition. What does your inner voice tell you?
What does my inner voice tell me?
And did
Hire Linda Samuels. Hire.
Did you feel hopeful or helpless after talking with them?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And let's see, education and experience. So how long has the organizer been doing it? You know, is
Okay.
this going to be their first? Are you going to be their guinea pig, or have they been seasoned in the organizing business?
Yeah.
And let's see.
Is that
And
more
do
than
they?
6 tips?
That's number 6.
Oh, okay.
And then
I'll
do
do
they
that.
belong to any organizing?
Yeah,
like
associations
NAPO or
like
anything.
NAPO.
Yep.
And if you go to napo.net, we're not going to do the whole website.
No,
URL,
no.
But napo.net, they actually have a directory so you can find people in your area.
Yep,
as
exactly.
Well, let's put that slide up again. This is the other side of Organized, or her website, Oh So Organized, 6 tips for hiring a professional organizer.
Right.
All right, let's put up the next slide. This is our friend, Debbie Rosemont.
Woo, Debbie.
It'sSimplyPlace.com. Yeah. Well, this is it's kind of an interesting blog title. It's Hacks for Effectively Juggling Priorities in Your Life. Don't you love these hacks?
Hacks, priorities.
Yes.
You know, everything's a priority, but then it's not.
It's not, right?
Right.
So anyway, and I kind of like the if you see on the slide the traffic sign.
Yeah,
you
the
can,
street signs.
You can see it a little
Crossroads.
bit. Yeah,
Yep.
but health, work, friends, career. It's like life has many demands, and it can be
Exactly.
overwhelming.
Yep, for
Right.
sure.
All right.
For sure.
So let's look at some of these hacks that Debbie recognizes. First of all, just more, and these are more general, organizing your life. So meticulous planning is important in any job and role, and it plays a huge part of how we do well with juggling all those different aspects of life. So you can, and this is where we're not going to get into any one particular system, because we've learned from these podcasts and these shows that you've got to find the system that works for you.
right.
But most of them have tasks and calendars and things like that. So just have a system that's going to work for you. The second thing is do things one step at a time.
Okay.
When you've got way too many tasks on your plate, it may sound like a good idea to multitask.
No, and she's told
But
us
it's not good.
before, she does not believe in
No.
multitasking.
Nope. So no multitasking. Try to just do one thing at a time. And if you have that organizational system in place, that does help you kind of weed other things out.
Yep.
Take advantage of available resources.
Oh, okay.
When work, family, and relationships are all bearing on you, it's important to reach out and get some help.
Okay.
This is simply, we've talked about this on other podcasts too, maybe get a accountability partner. Debbie likes to talk about those.
Yep.
We did a whole podcast with her on accountability partners. But just even asking a friend or a family member, hey, can you help me, do this task? Or and when you get some, extra help, that can make things not be quite as hectic. And last but not least, take care of yourself. Again, another one of these high-level points we hear is, your health is important.
Eating right, getting enough sleep.
Getting good sleep.
Yeah.
All those kinds of things. So check this out. We'll put the slide up again. It's It'sSimplyPlace.com. Debbie Rosemont, hacks for effectively juggling priorities in your life.
All right.
Moving on now.
Last one
Moving down south.
from our friend in Texas,
Yes,
Ellen.
Houston, Texas.
Houston.
That's right.
They
If
dropped the H.
That's
We don't
right.
drop the H up here, but they dropped the H
I
down
think
there.
the H in Houston got lost in the flood. So now it's Houston.
So, or
That's
no.
a lame joke,
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, we like
Okay.
Ellen.
Ellen
She's great.
DeLapp, professional-organizer.com.
Yeah.
She talks about 5 tips for the first day back to school.
Ooh, and that's coming up. Now, we
Well,
do
for-
have our hashtag myOrganized student
Yes.
campaign going on right now. So you want some good organizing products, tools.
I think actually people in the South may have already started school.
I think we've talked about that before too. They start as early as August 1st
Right.
someplace.
So my friends in Florida, her kids started last week.
Yeah, and some people, like up here in Minnesota, we got to wait until after the Minnesota State Fair next
After
week.
Labor Day.
Gotta
yes,
wait,
Of course. Yep.
So got to have those mini donuts.
And cheese curds.
Yes.
And
So
the list goes on.
The list goes on.
Maybe we should do a state fair roundup
maybe
for
we should
our
do
local
a live
folk.
should we do live from the state fair? Do you think they would?
I'm
give
gonna
us
be
the-
there.
They could give us the budget to do that.
Maybe.
You
That would be kind of fun.
you need quite the budget because you've got to pay for parking, you got to pay to get in, and then
I
all
know.
the food. I mean, you can spend a couple $100 by the time
sure.
you're there for just a few hours.
Yeah, that would be a good.
That'd
be a really fun show.
How to organize your day at the state fair.
Ooh. My mom said they have like this really elaborate app now that she said
I'm
I need
sure.
to download it.
I'm
before
sure
we go.
people,
I know. People can't just go and wander anymore.
I'm sorry for those of you outside of Minnesota, but the state fair is kind of like
Well, it's
one
like
of those things.
I think it's the second biggest one in the country,
Yeah.
behind Texas. Yep.
But you know why that Texas, their state fair goes on for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Does
I
it
think.
really? And
I
ours
think
is
so.
12 days.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
but speaking of Texas
back
and
to
Houston, and Ellen DeLapp, who's going to give us 5 tips for
back to school, and she kind of breaks it down into different categories. So tips within these categories. So we're not going to highlight all of them because that would take a long time.
Yeah.
But tips for mom, dad, and the caretakers of the kids.
Okay.
Plan ahead with breakfast and lunches and snacks, so you're ready.
Okay.
Get up earlier than your kids. Maybe just take some time to.
That's not a hard one.
No, I know.
Shout out to Laura and Catherine. I hope you're up
Have a
by
cup of
2 o'clock
coffee.
here in the afternoon.
Have a cup of coffee. Wait for the kids to, get up slowly, and maybe turn on some music, get things going, and let's see. Surround your family with positive energy and positive talk.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that, they say like the night before, okay, aren't you excited to go tomorrow? It's going to be fun. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be great.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
5 tips for students. Let's see.
Oh, this is the student side of it.
Students, yep. Get in bed early.
Yes.
Get a good night's sleep. Maybe have your clothes ready for the next day, and kind of give your siblings a little pep talk. Like if you have younger siblings that are maybe nervous, give them a little pat on the back.
Don't worry when someone comes and slams you into the locker. No. It's all part of school. No, I don't think you'd say that.
When they knock your books out of your hands.
Yeah. Oh,
okay, have your calendar and your checkbook ready.
Oh.
Checkbook.
Oh, students need their checkbook?
No,
ready?
this is now back to
the parents.
This is back to the parents. So
totally relate to this one.
yes. So have a blank calendar probably ready,
Yes.
and start filling in those dates, and get your checkbook or credit card or PayPal or however you plan on paying for the school.
You know what
activities.
it is? It's those activity fees. Okay,
Yes.
no one ever told you about activity fees.
Right. Oh, I need
It's either that or
$15 for the book fair, and I need
it's either that or you have
for
to
the
go
field
out
trip.
and sell $500 worth of Christmas wreaths
Wrapping
or
paper.
fertilizer or whatever.
The wrapping paper.
The wrapping
and then
paper.
you get like 5 square feet on a roll.
Yeah,
and it's,
they look like they're this big,
it's
but
$5
there's like
for a roll.
Yeah.
That went far.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, let's just put up the slide again.
Okay.
Here. Professional-organizer.com.
Okay.
And this is 5 tips for the first day back to school. There's more tips like that that we didn't cover, but
Lots more
if we
tips.
keep going on here with all our little side comments and rabbit trails, it could be the second day of school by the
Isn't
time
that what
we're
people
done.
come here for, though? They don't come for the content. They come for our side.
They come for
our
our
sideshow.
entertainment. Yes, a freak show. Is that what you said?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, that's it.
Alrighty.
Another week is done of summer, and we'll be back on Monday.
Yes.
More,
Who do we have Monday?
well, we have
Wednesday. Wednesday. We know we have part 2 of Chris.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Yep.
Next Monday we have a little flashback we'll do, but we won't say too much about it. We just want to get you to come back.
Come back and watch.
We're
2 p.m.
here
Central.
live every day, 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern, and noon Pacific, except when we're on vacation, like we have been.
Yes,
And
you have been.
There'll be more vacations coming up because Labor Day's right around the corner.
That's true.
Isn't
That's
it?
True.
So, well, we'll see you Monday
All right.
here
Have a
on
nice weekend.
myOrganized.life live.